katika maisha kuna yale ambayo sisi sote tunatarajia. Na ni kweli matarajio yangu na yako kuna tofauti. Hatuwezi kuwa tunatarajia vitu sawa. Pia ukiangalia binadamu tuliumbwa tofauti. Tayari nakuelezea kuwa vitu vyote ambavyo tunatarajia na vitu vyote ambavyo tunapangilia katika maisha yetu lazima yawe na taratibu tofauti. Ndio maana leo hii tungeweza kujadiliana ama kuongea nanyi tukijaribu kuangalia maisha imekuwaje. Usisahau join us on Curfew Digital TV Facebook, Curfew TV YouTube and Curfew TV on Instagram. Remember, it's Let's Talk Show, so we really need to talk all together. Usinyamaze. Remember to comment, share the stream. Usinyamaze pia. Leo hii tumeweza kupata wageni ambao wengine tayari mnakumbuka maona, lakini some new faces, and we really have to appreciate that. So on my right hand side we have a gentleman who will just say who is.
Good morning. My name is Michael Oade. I'm today's guest.
You're welcome. And then on the other hand, our pretty lady as always.
Thank you so much, Kayla. My name is Iska Muga.
Yeah, so today we just want to look at the impact of the extension of this curfew and then the lockdown stuff. So please, just tell us how you feel it and how you can see it. Tuweze kujadiliana pamoja na tuone how it goes with us. So let us see, tukijaribu kuangalia maisha jinsi ilivyo before this pandemic stuff, and then sasa saizi we have it. So we really need to tuangalie sasa maisha ikoaje nayo. And then ikafika tu wakati sasa tumewekewa curfew from saa moja. Before Uhuru sasa abadilishe time. Yo sasa time ya saa moja and then lockdown, hatuwezi enda Nairobi. Bujaribu tuangalie tu life ilikuwa aje sasa hiyo saa moja inapata uko kwa nyumba. Unajaribu kuiona aje kama wewe Iska, life ilikuwa aje?
Of course, Kayla, there's a lot of changes that we've seen after the government decided to put the lockdown and the curfew measures in place.
Yeah.
Before COVID-19 became a serious issue in Africa, there was this rumor going on around that, you know, blacks or other Africans could not get infected with this disease. And you know, so we got relaxed, so chilled. We were like, we can't get this disease. It's a white man disease. And then when we saw a few death cases and some, you know, new infections every day, we started getting scared, and it caught us unaware. Me personally, I was one of the people who believed that us black people couldn't get this disease. And then Mimi, I feel like up to now, I'm still not coming to terms with the whole COVID-19 situation, because before then there was a life that I was used to. You know, there are things that I was doing way before this whole COVID-19 situation. And then after the lockdown and the curfew measures were put, I became a little bit I became a little bit worried. And right now, si mimi peke yangu, there are a lot of people out there who are frustrated with this situation, because we were used to a certain kind of lifestyle before, but right now we can't do them. We've been limited.
Okay, so what about you?
For me, I feel like since this pandemic started, yeah, just as Iska said, from the beginning, we were not very quite, let me say, we're not very worried at first.
Yeah.
We're like, it's a white people thing, it's a Chinese thing.
Na venye tumeamini vitu za China ni fake.
Yeah. So I can remember in January we used to make memes about Corona. We were like, this thing cannot get to us and stuff. Then kidogo, 1 case, 3 cases, numbers zikaanza kugrow pole pole. Soon enough, say we're chasing 3,000, and I have to admit it's getting scary, considering us in Migori County,
yeah.
we are a border town, and we also started recording high numbers. Yeah. So before the lockdown and the curfew were put into place, life was a bit normal for me. I felt like it was normal. Then it was put that Nairobi is under lockdown, Mombasa is under
Yeah.
lockdown. You can't travel to those places. Then it started getting serious. They were like, well, saitakuaje. For me, I was on holiday, so I was looking forward to going back to school.
Yeah.
And then wakasema Nairobi saa ndio imefungwa. So I was, maybe in a month's time it will be open, we'll be done with this thing. And here we are, we're in June. And still
Bado kuna kitu
under lockdown.
imehappen.
Yeah. So at first it was from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Yeah.
For me, I felt it was a bit too tight. I mean, into one nightlife.
But what were the things that at least ulikuwa unasema unaweza enjoy from that 7 mpaka hiyo 5? Now the advantage part of this thing kuwekwa 7.
For me,
Yeah.
it meant I had to spend more time with my family because lazima nifike nyumbani mapema.
Yeah.
Nikae nao, tuongee, to watch news hadi la saa moja juu.
Alafu I believe pia at least you could have some talk with your parents, and then inakusaidia pia with this some guidance they give you.
Yeah, definitely. So I had more time with them, so we used to interact. My sister there, msaidia na makazi zake kidogo zenye wanapewa pale Zoom. Yeah.
Which is also good. So I believe out there everyone has that time. Unafika mapema, you share that time with your parents, muna discuss, you help out one another. And then it also build that confidence, that trust. Alafu uhusiano pia inakuwa sawa. So what about you, Iska? Hii time from 7 to 5, ulikuwa unaifeel aje? What made you feel like sasa unaona advantage of kufika home mapema?
I haven't seen any advantage with the curfew yet. Because a few weeks ago, I happened to be in town just a few minutes to the curfew time.
Yeah.
That is way before the president changed it to 9. So I had not felt like that in a long time. The fear, it was so intense because everybody was rushing. The motorcycle, the border people and the vehicles, everybody was in a hurry.
So wanakupatia hiyo tension.
Yeah, I was so scared.
I can remember there was a time it almost find me like some minutes too. And then gari ya kwanza inapita, they alert you like viboko zinakuja mwanze kutoka mbio mbio. Then immediately after that sasa ndo wao wanakuja na viboko mbio, sasa unaona hiyo tension.
Yeah, considering also the fact that we've seen a lot of viral videos of police brutality going around social media, and then also we've seen policemen beating up people that they found at the wrong time during at the curfew time.
Yeah.
Then there's that fear that has been instilled in people's lives, and then it is just scary. It's a very scary feeling, and I think it can affect so many people's health.
Okay, let us welcome these guys that are with us. We are seeing Young Fitness Coaches Wycliffe is watching. You're welcome. And then Voke Fides anasema 50 minutes. Okay, you're welcome. We're also seeing Diambonya Jacom is watching with us. You're welcome. Sana. Frank is also watching. Okay. So basically saizi tumeona like kuna tu umuhimu kidogo. At least unafika pale home mapema, mnajadiliana na wazazi. You can also say the problems that you have. So I believe hata pale nje this time inakusaidia, unafika nyumbani, mnaongea, unafanya 1 2 3. Na sasa maisha ya wale those people who are lazy. Fika tu sasa huko maisha inakuaje? They feel it so different. And tukiangalia tu sasa basically on sisi vijana tuangalie tu hiyo umuhimu kwenda home mapema. Venye unasema Iska, I see you don't see that advantage part sana. So let us now see challenge gani sasa imekupatia hiyo kuenda home saa moja. Umeona challenge gani, changamoto gani umeona hapo?
Okay, obviously there's a positive side to that. And I think it has given me like the time to connect with my family members, in a more profound way. Because back then, kila mtu alikuwa anakuja time yake, and then some go washing, and then kila mtu alikuwa anafanya, their own things. But right now, since our parents can't go to work, and we also can't go to school, we have found, much more time to communicate with each other and, learn more about our lives.
So at least imetusaidia, we are now responsible back there at home. You can do 1 2 3, unacha ile laziness ya kulala sana
Na kujua kupika pia.
yeah for and you also learn new recipes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us now see this life, like you had said ulikuwa ile maisha ya usiku ulikuwa unapenda, sasa saizi unapelekwa home saa moja kuna disadvantage gani ulikuwa unaona? Like sasa najua kuna vitu ulikuwa una enjoy na sasa zime backfire.
Kuna disadvantage. One, nimemiss jamaa wangu wa mtura sana. You know, as they say, one of the ingredients of mtura ni the darkness.
Yeah.
Sa kama unafika home 7, meaning you can't have the mtura. So it was a big challenge. Alafu also, normally, hapo last part when you are just about to leave your friends, you go to your places. Hapo ndo you feel like the social inashika sasa.
Yeah.
You feel like there's much more that you guys need to talk about. So 7 ilikuwa like in our cut short, because probably during the day each of you had their own things they were doing. Some of us are doing online classes, some of us are working, so it was very hard to see each other during the day. So let's say you have to meet from 5 to 7 and you probably wanted to do more things together, or you are planning to, let's say, go somewhere. Now you have a really short time to go and come back. So it was a really big challenge.
If I can add, when you talk of work, I believe now, like sasa saizi umepata kazi pale, we ni kijana, you're doing it, and then with that stuff ya saa moja inafaa ikupate home. Unajua sasa itabidi mnaanza kufunga mapema, and then mostly wateja wengine like yeye pia ndiye ametoka job late, inabidi akuje abuy some stuff, and then hapo pia ndio hiyo nyi pia mnafunga, so it also reduce the economy, like hata mapato yenu inakuwa chini, wengine mnachishwa kazi, like, and then that one is also a challenge that is affecting us. So your stuff ya kutupeleka home saa moja ilikuwa inatuumiza, si ndio?
Okay, yeah, definitely. The lockdown and the curfew has affected people, socially, economically, like you said. But I'm not going to talk about the economy, not because it's boring, but because I myself, I don't even have a firm grasp of that. So, yeah, okay. Aristotle once said that human beings are social animals, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you limit them to their social activities, or if you stop them from doing the things that they find social, then there's a way that it is really going to affect them immensely. And that is why you are seeing right now people are getting so frustrated. What one are thinking is very crazy memes about, the lockdown and the curfew. And they're even forcing the president himself to stop the curfew, which is very wrong.
But these memes can also entertain some people, unajua, lakini umekaa umeboeka, and then kamim kamekuja, unajua unaanza tu hata kucheka, una feel vizuri.
Of course, yes. But then there's a way that it is showing how frustrated they are right now.
I must agree with that.
I have to agree too. Sometimes you don't notice that you are in some state until you see, let's say, like a meme. Like me, I relate so much with memes. So saa zingine, you're just seated, you're in some state, and then you read this meme, and you feel like it speaks so much about your situation. Alafu ndo saa inakuhit ati yenyewe kumbe hivi ndo niko.
Kumbe imekuguza mahali. So these memes sometimes talk about what we feel na ni vitu tunapitia. But again, tu wewe mwenyewe una feel like hapana, huyu si mimi, let me now stand up and do something, si ndio? So keep sharing the stream outside there. Najaribu muonge tafadhali. Tell us how life has been with you from these 7 stuff to 5. Before Uru amue extend, life ilikuwaje na wewe? So just tell us, and we also see how you feel it, and let us now decide on how it is. So we'll just be right back after this short break. Don't go away, just keep it tuned at Cafe Digital TV on Facebook. Welcome back, and remember to keep it tuned at Curfew Digital TV on Facebook, Curfew TV on YouTube, and Curfew TV on Instagram. Just remember that you really need to speak to us. Let us talk. It's our forum. Usinyamaze pale na kuna yale ambayo yanakutatiza ama yanakukwiza kimaisha. Tuambie tu maisha yako imekuwaje. Tayari tumeshaangalia jinsi maisha ilikuwa, jinsi ambavyo sisi tunaiona, kwa sababu maoni yangu na yako ni tofauti. Sasa kile ambacho unatarajia pia na mimi kuna pia tofauti. Sasa usijaribu kulinganisha yale ambayo unatarajia ndo yale pia mimi natarajia. Sasa ndo maana nakuambia zungumza nasi, tuelezee, ndo sasa tutaweza kujua wewe una fikra gani, sisi tuna fikra gani, alafu tukiziunganisha pamoja tunatatua tu hizi tatizo zote. Jinsi ambavyo sisi tumeweza kuona maisha ilikuwaje wakati huo ambapo rais wetu aliweza kutokea muda wa curfew saa 1 mpaka saa 11 ya asubuhi. Tulikuwa tunaona maisha inakuwa afadhali, unaweza fika pale nyumbani, mnajadiliana na wazazi, mnasaidiana, you get some guidance, you be counseled, you have fun na watoto. Kama wewe ni mtu ambaye ukuzoea watoto, afadhali saizi unaweza kaa nao na washauri maisha iko hivi na hivi. For those people who are in campus, unaambia wale msome, mfanye, lakini si wote. Unaamini hivyo? So out there, your time, I believe you could share something with your siblings. Mnawasaidia on 1, 2, 3. Help do some house chores at home. Unakuwa active. You build yourself. Kuna watu wanasema unakuwa wife material. At least unaona mzae anafanya 1, 2. So unaiga vitu poa poa. Itakusaidia mbeleni. So you also have something that you can tell us based on that time. Now let us see. Kila mtu alikuwa na expect something Iska before Uhuru aseme hiyo kufika saa 3. Hebu niambie ulikuwa expect aseme nini before aongee tu?
I expected him to put the whole country in a total lockdown, first of all, because considering the fact that we've seen the numbers have not been, going down, or we haven't flattened the curve yet. So I was expecting him to put a more strict rule that will, help us to get rid of this disease as a whole.
And Iska, yako ni kali. Sasa now that I get to all country total lockdown, and then the curfew stuff pia ilikuwe tu
from dusk till dawn.
Eish.
I feel like he has been a little bit lenient, and it is going, if you don't take care, it is going to affect the whole country.
Hiyo yako ni kali. Wacha nirudi huko. What was the expectation?
Personally, for me, I expected him to slap us with another 21 days. But saa venye alikuja akasema 30 more days, I was like, yeah, this was expected. Also, I expected him not to lift the lockdown from Nairobi, because it would have been chaotic. Watu wa Nairobi sahi wangekuwa shafika hapa sahi. Hii corona ingekuwa nishatembea Kenya nzima sasa. It would have been very, very, very tough.
So out there, tafadhali tuambie, what was your expectation? Because I'm seeing you expected total lockdown, curfew from asubuhi mpaka jioni. Where you just expected 21 days in Nairobi. Like, some people's view that wewe walikuwa na expect. Okay, I recall you said you like that company ama beshte, and then you talked over you like these night staffs.
Yeah.
Pia mtura you talked about.
Sasa
mkiniambia like your total lockdown Iska, and you're the same person who talked about uoni kama curfew kuna advantage part of it. It's okay. So I thought you could even say something like ka vijana tu kuna vitu watu na enjoy na lakini sijasikia. Some people's view.
There's a time we have to put these things that we enjoy aside and focus on the real issues out there. Because why would I look for my friends yet there's something serious that is going to affect us? So I think it is just okay for us to keep the friendships on a hold fast and look on the brighter side.
Yeah, I have to agree with Iska on that.
Okay, I see you're on the same boat. But again, when I was watching these some meme stuffs, like unaona tu the almost game ilikuwa inafaa kurudi, like kila mtu alikuwa anategea tu atasema nini, and then they want to shout, they feel like the bars are going to be opened, like things are going to be just normal, they're going to drink, they're going to do 1, 2, 3. So that's why I say that we really had different expectations.
Yeah.
And my expectation couldn't be the same with yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we just want to look at these things according to kila mtu venye alikuwa na tarajia, tutaona kama vitu ni different.
Personally, I feel like when our president was talking, he was doing
Yeah.
moving the curfew from 9 to 4 was understandable, and it was even way better because kuna watu wanaendaga exercise wanapenda
Yeah.
start their day early, like as early as 4, so it was good for them. Then closing at 9, it's very way better. Kuna mama mboga hiyo 6 ndo wanataka kuanza kazi yao. Normally by 5 watu bado wako job, they can't buy stuff. So at 6 ndo these smaller markets ndo huwa zinashika sasa. So we had to give them at least time. Wanafunga, they operate, let's say, from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
You know, when we give them 6 to 8, it's better. They can come back home, relax, cook, and it's way better for them. They can make some money and stuff.
Yeah, so Iska, how do you see that from 9?
Mike, when you were talking, I thought about whatever I said earlier about me being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Na nilikuwa nafikiria if mimi myself I felt the way I felt that day, what about people who genuinely have things to do at that time? Like,
Yeah.
let's say the mama mboga that he's talking about.
Na stall imejaa tayari, and then curfew ndo hiyo 7.
Yeah, so I think the fear that I was talking about really has affected, hata si curfew pekee, hiyo fear pia, it has affected so many people.
Yeah, plus I feel like since the curfew was extended to 9, we've seen less cases of police brutality on TV. You know, at 7 was very tough. For instance, I'll just take the story of Mama Mboga. Mama Mboga anataka afunge kazi saa hiyo 7.
Yeah.
You have to carry your stock back home, and let's say it's heavy and stuff. So the mkokoteni guy was shot. I believe he was just helping a Mama Mboga somewhere take her stuff back home. So when he was going back to his place, he was shot. So I feel like when the curfew was extended to 9, they were given more time to operate. Very good for them.
Yeah, so this 9 p.m. stuff that our president really made to us, imetusaidia na imesaidia pale watu nje. When you talk of mama mboga and you also talk of business stuff, sasa unajua at least ukitoka job, you can get something, you can go somewhere, buy it, ufike nayo kwa nyumba on time. But when you talked of 7, we mwenyewe ndio umetoka, then kufika hivi unapata mama mboga tayari ameshakunja vitu zake anaenda, and then you are like, siwezi fanya hivyo, unaona makarao ndo wale. So hiyo ilikuwa ni changamoto sana, but we also have to thank because we now can really have something, you can do something on time. But do you believe that hata kufika hii 9 kuna watu bado wanachapu hapa nje?
Yeah, because you know human beings are weird. Kuna watu who wanapenda tu ku break rules.
Yeah.
You know. So definitely you'll find that there's people who still get bado wanapatikana at, you know, in town at that curfew time. And you know, to me, curfew, first of all, is the, you know, it's the regulation requiring people to be indoors at a specific time. So when obviously the police, there's a way they've been trained. So when they find you not indoors at that time, then definitely they'll do something to you.
So what can we really tell these people that are still out there? 9 p.m. maze, jaribu tujunaona tu your time iko tu sawa. That time can make you do something that you wanted. Ikifika 9 so umemaliza shughuli ikupate tu hao. Na pia unaona the way umesema imesaidia wale ambao walikuwa na mabiashara, they can now at least maintain it, and they can also grab something out of it. Ukitoka ofisi maybe 4 ama 5, at least unaweza tembea market, get what you wanted, go to the supermarket, buy what you wanted and do something. Yeah. So that time at least I feel it's inasaidia. By that 9 p.m. imesaidia sana kimaisha.
Yeah, true. Imesaidia sana. To add on what Iska was saying, kuna watu na viatu hii dunia.
Yeah.
I remember juzi nimeona a tweet ilikuwa inasema police are the biggest thugs we know. So hiyo 9 bado tu obviously kuna wale watu tu wanataka ku test the waters, and definitely our police want to show them we are here too.
Yeah.
So ukileta hivi pia watakuleta hivi. So people should just stay safe, stay home at by that 9.
Kuna wengine wana enjoy tu hiyo kukimbizwa, anataka tu like just need someone to make you run, eh?
Okay, Kayla, city maybe they want to keep the police busy. There are people who right now they are tired of staying at home. Moja kukuwa confined at home with the same people
Yeah.
all the time. It also gets boring at some time. And that is why right now we have, over the last few weeks, we've heard about cases of domestic violence and sexual abuse across the
Yeah.
country. And this is something that I believe it is really going on out there. And as much as it is affecting the vulnerable, like the children and the women, the children are the most affected right now, because these are things that are brought about by stress and anxiety within the people that they live with. And I believe there are cases that have not been reported yet, but it is something that is going on out there. So how do you expect a child who looks up to, who is being abused by a guardian, who he or she is supposed to report to? So yeah, there's also the aspect of the domestic violence and the sexual abuse that has been going on across the country.
So when you really talk of that, it's just upon the parents to at least take good care of the children. By doing so, it's like you educate them, tell them what is happening. When you talk of that sexual abuse, unajua ukiwa na mtoto alafu umemficha, hutaki kumwambia kile ambacho kinatendeka, ye pia rafiki yake atamwambia, alafu anasema kitu ambacho nani ameniambia na mimi pia nastahili kufanya nini, kukijaribu. So that one is upon the parents and even the elder sisters and brothers. Kalisha mwenzio, just tell them what is it, tell them how life is. Unajua ukinyamaza, because they have all the time. Sasa unajua they are just at home, they're doing nothing. Ukisema ni kusoma, hawatasoma the whole day.
It is the same caregivers and the guardians and the parents that have been reported to be abusing these children. And children are rarely in a position to speak up for themselves or to seek help. So I think it's a big challenge.
So when you talk of the children they fear, I believe that one, it depends na uhusiano wako na mtoto, unaona. So the moment umeleta ule mtoto karibu, in that you can at least share something with him or her, ataweza kukuelezea tatizo ambayo anapitia. But kama wewe ni ule mtu like you're so harsh, you don't have time with these young ones, they can really not do that. So it's upon us, ukiona and then you can also sense kama mtoto ana tatizo, even the behaviors. So it's upon you to at least unamweka karibu, anaweza sasa kukuelezea kile ambacho anapitia, and then you help that child out.
For sure.
I wanted to say, in as much as Iskana Sama, these people who are staying out, it might not be their fault. You also have to understand that human beings are generally weird people.
Yeah.
Yeah, at times you just find someone doing something and you're just like, why on earth would someone do something like that? So, well, maybe kuna watu wenye wataki kupatikana nje at that time, but also kuna tu wale wenye wanataka tu wapatikane nje hiyo 9 ndo wakimbizwe, ndo kesho at least wakuwe na story to tell, wako like, hey, wale watu jana wamenikimbiza. So people are just generally weird, and we have to take that into account too.
Okay, so what is your view basically on this the extension stuff? How do you see it, your general view based on sasa venye Uhuru ameamua kuisongesha kuanzia saa 3 mpaka saa 10? How do you just can tell us both the advantage and disadvantage? How can you view it out?
I think when the government and the health officers decided to put the lockdown and the curfew measures in place, it was for our own benefit, for the benefit of the country. So I don't think that we should complain about it. We should just embrace it and go on with it, because at the end of the day, it is going to help us somehow. We have to believe so.
It's okay. So Mike, where unaiona aje?
Mimi nakubaliana Iska. When President Uhuru was talking, alianza his speech by telling us what the experts have advised him on. Our experts, I believe, they're very learned people. Wamesomea hizi vitu, they know. Hawezi amka tu siku moja waseme, jamaa, mimi naona tuendelee tu kuweka watu ndani. I believe while you look at it from every point of view, I remember him saying that if we remove this lockdown right now, by December, we'll be having over 200,000 cases. For other developing nation like Kenya, that's very dangerous. So I believe what they did was in our best interest. And putting the curfew from 9 to 4, actually, at these tough times, mbona utaki kuwa nje between 9 to 4? Just stay indoor. Lala.
So it's okay according to jinsi ambavyo wote wameweza kusema. Naamini umeweza kusikia. Ni kweli lazima tutaongeleshwa, lakini ni wewe, ni jukumu lako kuangalia yale yote ambao watasema, utanakili yepi, utatumia yepi, ondoa gani, alafu jaribu kutumia gani. Kwa sababu si yote ambao utaambiwa utayaiga. Kuna yale ambao lazima utaondoa, and then kuna vitu ambavyo pia utafuatilia. So in life we have the addition stuff and then the subtraction. So you have to add something in life and then something you also have to subtract it. So wewe ulipo hapo, hebu jaribu kujiuliza, huo muda wa saa 3 inakupata wapi? Jaribu kupate pale nyumbani, kwa sababu umepatiwa muda wa kufanya vitu vyako ambavyo ulikuwa unastahili kufanya. Jaribu kufanya kuanzia saa 11 mpaka saa 3. It's a good time for you. So fanya kile ambacho ulikuwa unastahili kufanya, because kile ambacho Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta alisema, ambayo sisi sote tunaamini, ni kwa sababu alisema kutusaidia sisi. So don't complain, usilalamike, angalia tu ni kwa sababu yako, kwa sababu watu wote tukiwa na ugonjwa huu tutafikia wapi? Sasa keti chini, taswira na gani ambayo si muhimu. Kweli pia nimefurahi kuwa nanyi, tumeweza kuongea, natumai pia umeweza kutusikia na mweza kuona nini ambacho inaweza kusaidia. So just like to appreciate your presence, your time. I'm so happy, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you're always welcome. Tuweze kujadiliana pamoja, tupate tutatue yale yote ambayo tunapitia, tusaidie watu pia pale nje. Kwa sababu ni sisi sasa hivi tunakaa kama watu ambao wanatuangalia, kwa kupitia maongezi ambao tunaongea, tunaweza wasaidia pia. So just feel free, feel welcomed anytime you're free. So out there, kumbuka, it's Kafith Digital TV on Facebook, Kafith TV YouTube, and Kafith TV Instagram. So don't forget to join us on Friday, same time as always, 10 a.m. Tuweze kuongea, share the stream, guys. Give us your comments, give us your opinion. Venye unaona maisha iko, ni sisi vijana, sisi ndo kuongea. It's a Wednesday. Have a lovely Wednesday as you approach the weekend. Mjibambe, tunawapenda sana. All the best.